Hooray!
I can't tell you how many times over the course of the last week and a half, I have repeated the words "Welcome to my ship."
Welcome to my ship. Like, oh my God. The more I thought about it, the more I was like, God damn. Kelly. Woo!
With the casual mic drop.
That was incredible. Whew. I think that's the new thing we put on a shirt.
There you go.
Welcome to my ship.
Welcome to
Hell yeah.
I love
Well, we'll have to see where we are in the campaign when we all next meet up.
it.
I think what that deserves, though, is that we're gonna have to really work and design what the this ship's version of the Jolly Roger looks like.
Mhm.
Right.
I think it deserves an inspiration.
I think you're right, actually. I think that does deserve an inspiration point.
Yes, the
But-
DMM strikes again.
You can always volunteer. I take all recommendations.
Take all suggestions.
Uh,
There's a suggestion box.
I say yes more than I say no.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. So to sort of circle that, where we left off last time, you had just defeated an entire throng of pirates and had captivated this person that had in the room was likely the most threatening person until you charmed them. Um, and that is exactly what happened. As your sort of matter-of-fact, smug demeanor made her laugh. Not out of spite or out of challenge, but out of sheer joy. That is the kind of mentality we need around here. She ascends well, Torch, you'd probably recognize this. Tensor's floating disc. It's a spectral disc of energy, lifts her up and moves her closer towards the ship, now in front of you. I'm here with an offer. I think you'll likely take it. Anyone that comes this way through the sea is prey for our vessel and our captain. He's a rather gruesome individual. And if he isn't satisfied with his need for brutality regularly, then we are forced to sacrifice our own crew to his horrifying demeanor. I hope that you understand where I'm going with this. Excuse me. I have a cat trying to find my money. Anyway, when we take a boat like this, we take it for goods and for crew, or for food. So what do you think you are, crew or food?
I don't want to be food.
Our boat has food.
She extends a hand out to you, and you can see that there's nothing, no tricks. Come on. It's a much better ending. There's treasure and fun. And yes, the captain is an ass, but there's a lot of things that the captain can't see.
Can't see. There's a lot of things Captain can't see.
Hey, can't see. Are you not hearing me enough? I can move my
Just that little bit.
Yeah. Let me just move it a little closer.
I got my digital dice back.
Yay.
Congratulations, Ryan. All right. So the only thing that I think we're at risk of now is that when I use my dice tower, you're likely to hear everything.
That's right.
I have a question. And it's Kelly that can understand thieves can't, right?
No, it's me.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Ryan. Oh, sorry, Lord Dad. Can Lord Yadu see me?
You're all on deck together, as far as I'm aware.
No, I said I was gonna go up in the.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You went
Okay.
up
In the crow's
Or I
nest.
was hiding in the shadows or something. I think it would have been the crows.
You went up in the crow's nest. That's right. So, I don't know. That's a great question. Ryan, can you tell me what's Lord Dedu's passive perception?
Passive perception is a 17.
Okay, then yeah, he can likely see you.
Okay, well then I'm gonna say in thieves can't to Lord Dadu that I don't want to be food.
Hmm.
Please vote for us being crew.
So in order to do that, let's see. No, I'd say okay, 17's enough. Yeah. You don't need to make any type of roll. So yeah, you catch that from up in the crow's nest.
That's fantastic. I'm gonna look over at the captain, at our captain, and tell her, I don't really feel like being eaten today. So, crew sounds better than that.
So
Or
no
killing
fighting
it,
today. We're just gonna go
or
ahead and
or killing everyone.
no.
Whichever
We're
one
just
you
gonna.
really want to go with.
All right. Well, we'll be crew. We'll.
I'd prefer it if we didn't have to fight. I mean, we're already such good friends.
Aren't they all charmed? And I could just persuade them all to just jump off my ship.
They're not all charmed. It is just her that is charmed.
Ah.
But all of the rest of the crew that is left are all off your boat at this point. So the only people that are left on your boat are your crew, so like your party and your uncle. And now she is floating just off the side of the boat.
Question.
Hmm.
It's a good time. So with them being charmed, like if we decide to become crew, when the charm wears off, is she gonna be like, "Holy hell, I'm killing you guys," or does this mean we're gonna end up being buddies?
So the only thing that the spell tells you is that it lasts for 1 hour or until you attack them or put them in direct harm's way. Once the hour is up, they are aware that they have been charmed and by who. That does not mean that they immediately become angry or that they become violent. That is up to them to make that decision.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, you don't know that ahead of time what she will do.
Also, as a reminder, I intimidated everybody as this all went down as well. I also deafened half of us. Sorry about that.
You did.
That's why I use thieves can't.
Uh-huh.
I remembered that.
Well, it only lasted for a moment.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she says, "Come on, it'll be fun. What better way to get your ship back?"
We might want to ask him. Never mind, that would be metagaming.
Ask what?
Wah, wah, wah. Ryan was trying to metagame and then stopped himself.
Just saying, we were here for a reason. I'm just throwing it out there.
We could also try to negotiate.
I'm sorry. What reason we were here for? Aren't we captured? We're in the turtle, aren't we? We're back in the turtle.
You are technically still like right now you are captured.
Yeah.
Is negotiating with you basically, even though you are already captured. That is sort of what the effect is at this point because she's buddies with you. She doesn't really question why. She just likes you. And so she is like informing you like, hey, like we usually just kill people and then take their stuff. But instead of doing that today, we could probably use some more crew. I mean, the captain keeps eating people. Like, if you want to come with me and join the crew, that'd probably work. Or, I mean, please don't make us take it.
Hmm. So the reason she told us all of that is because she's charmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 100%.
If she wasn't charmed, she wouldn't have said any of that.
It's not that she wouldn't have said any of it. She probably wouldn't have said most of it, and she
Okay.
definitely wouldn't have said it in quite so nice a way.
Got it.
Well, being that we're already captured, then we're crew, right? And we're going along.
I think that's the better option.
Okay. Fantastic. So if you'd like to disembark, I can send my crew aboard to, unload your vessel.
What are we unloading?
Whatever we find that we need. Part of the crew. We share.
And then after that, we're exiting the turtle.
Oh, yes, of course.
Where are we going at that point?
Well, topside.
On top of the turtle? Sorry, I got really excited.
Yes, it's supposed to be quite a night. If we go soon, we'll probably be able to see the stars before the clouds move in.
I'm gonna hop down next to my friends.
My name is Zimor, and I'm the ship's quartermaster. That puts me second in command of everything here. Guess that works out well for you. So where should we stop first? Do we need food? Have you eaten lately? You look quite battered up from the voyage, though. Maybe we stop by the medics. She begins to detail out parts of the ship that you as players have already noticed. But you now are seeing a different side of things. There isn't quite so much stress, there isn't quite so much panic, and there's definitely not the dread of an entire ship's crew that is now hunting for you. She begins making for the ladder that heads up. You are free to explore the ship as you want to right now. She is just trying to escort you topside. You do have the option, gross as it may be, to go further down into the beast. Just putting it out there so that everyone understands and we don't talk about it later and somebody goes, I could have gone down there. No, it's not going to be another poop tunnel episode.
No.
Especially not by the look on River's face.
Right?
River, we could go explore that, and then I could just cast some prestidigitation to clean that right off. I'm just
Right?
put
She
it
has
out there.
the shield shoes.
I have boots of glamour. Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Anyway, I basically have a little hazmat suit.
Yeah.
So I'm good.
Yeah, it makes a little bubble around her that makes it so that she doesn't get dirty. So
And I can breathe underwater.
So I didn't say you could breathe underwater. I said that you wouldn't drown.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Anyway, they're pretty cool boots, but I still don't want to go into the turtle.
I'm following the captain. Way better than a different dimension where we were, naked in a jail cell.
We're no longer captain, we are crew.
You are now crew of this vessel.
Yeah, but
You're still our
you always
captain.
be my captain. Yeah,
Right.
Oh, captain, my captain.
exactly.
Um, as you ascend, the first place that you enter into is a small room, like the one that is outside of the jail. There's a small table. There are two crewmen that are there that are rolling dice, and whoever rolls lowest has to try and grab a coin out of the mimic bucket. So far, between the two of them, they are down to 14 fingers. But both of them are sitting next to a gemstone about the size of a doorknob. So it's not all bad.
Wow.
Um, she points over to the right and says, that's the last place you want to end up in. That is a shithole. As she walks past the door to the jail and heads up the stairs. And you ascend through all of the same levels you had been to already. If you want to stop at any of these places, you are welcome to ask for that. Otherwise, I'm just taking you all the way straight to the top. Going once, twice, cool. And as you emerge from below decks onto the top of the deck, you can now see it is the middle of the night, and the night sky stretches for hundreds of miles in every direction. And you can see off on the horizon are rolling thunder clouds. Lightning is flashing and lighting them up, and the crew that are on deck are quickly moving around and trying to tie things down. Several of the crewmen are passed out drunk, and the captain is nowhere to be seen right now. You can make yourself useful here, or you can wait around for the captain to tell you what to do. But what I would recommend is blend in. Maybe find someone to talk to. Make make connections. It's the closest thing that you get to family once you join the crew. Pats you on the back and goes, looking good. And turns around and walks off and into a much larger door that heads into a room that is on deck. So you are now left on the deck of this ship. You can see that along the sides of the boat are the sides of the shell and the long extremities of the turtle. The members of the crew that are up on the deck, they don't seem as though they are concerned. They seem as though they are just doing their jobs. You could find yourself useful anywhere you want to on this boat. Anything that you can get out of this crew as far as information, you are welcome to try. And I am willing to give bonuses for anything that you are able to find. We've got about a turn until this storm is going to roll in.
Are there any tabaxi on the ship?
There are tabaxi on the ship.
I would like to go talk to them.
Okay. The tabaxi are working the anchor. Do you want to help?
Sure.
Okay, make a strength roll for me.
So excited.
Strength check. So
That
it's a
one?
D20 plus 2, yeah.
15 plus 2.
17.
17.
Nice. You make your way over there, and the crew that are working the anchor don't really pay you any mind when you first approach, but the moment that you grab hold of the other side of the stile and you push, and it moves the anchor further than the two of them together were capable of doing, they look at you in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
And they start to speak to you in Tabaxi.
Do I know tabaxi?
Yes, every Tabaxi naturally knows Tabaxi.
am so excited. Wait.
Emergency ears.
Harry,
We have them on standby just in case.
continue.
Perfect.
What do they say to me in Tabaxi?
You're very strong for being so small.
Can I like let a rage sort of ripple over my skin? Not actually go into a rage, but just like
You can't half rage. What you can do though is you can flex at them if you want to.
okay.
Like
I'm just gonna smile and be like, thanks. And thank you.
not gonna do one of those.
No, I don't wanna like scare them or intimidate them.
Hmm. Are you heading to the same place that we are?
That depends on where you're heading.
Heading is the Golden Strait.
I don't know what that means.
That's
Brooke doesn't
yes,
know what that means.
yes. That's the closest island chain and also the ancestral homeland of the Tabaxi.
Is that where we're going?
That's where you were originally going until you had started going this direction to help Uncle Ren find his captured wife.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell them all about Captain Ren because I feel like maybe I shouldn't tell them about our
Right.
private stuff.
I use the term loosely because he gave captainhood to Torch. He is no longer the captain of that vessel anymore.
So, but anyway, but yeah, so I'm gonna tell them that I would love to go to the Golden Strait. It's always been a goal of mine. I don't know, that sounds cheesy.
The captain seeks more crew. And he thinks the peace-loving people of the gully will be the first to submit to his rule.
That doesn't sound good.
It will be fun, but I think good.
Hmm.
When did you join the crew? I want you to make a deception check for me.
17 plus 6.
Yeah, you succeed.
Rogue!
That +6 is fucking great. I love that.
Love that.
Yeah, no, you're great at lying.
So good at lying. So they asked me when I joined the crew.
Yeah.
Oh, not too long ago.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going for vague.
Right, no, I get that. I get that. I think that that's smart. They sort of nod at you. Haven't seen much battle then, huh?
You'd be surprised.
Hmm. Let's see. Yeah, I'd say with your deception, that'll probably cover that still. One of them made an insight check on you, but failed. Well, with strength like yours, then maybe we will be able to survive the next battle. We'd be the first crew.
How would they know that?
Every member of the crew that I have seen board this boat since I got here has either been eaten, thrown overboard as lure, or put into the jail. And once they go in, they don't come out.
Oh.
And Captain Cole is nefarious, notorious for what he does.
Can I roll an insight check?
Sure. To like,
Or is this person telling me the truth?
sure.
19 minus 1.
So 18.
Mhm.
That's still a really good roll. Well, no, because I don't really need a roll on this. It's just you said 19, 18?
18.
Okay. Yeah, that beats their 12. Um no, he's lying out his ass.
Okay.
No, he's trying to intimidate you and scare you into saying something because he thinks you're full of shit and he can't prove it.
Okay. Cool.
Um,
You're doing great.
so far so good.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That's only one of them talking to me, right? There were two.
it's been back and forth. Each of them
Oh,
have been
okay.
talking to you.
Okay. Cool.
They're basically nameless NPCs that are probably going to die in the next scene. So
Cool. Cool. Well, I'm happy to let somebody else explore.
okay.
I need to go get a snack. Therapy. Is
Well,
that okay?
Yeah, no, it's totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
Hi, Mordecai.
Recording in progress. Okay, yes. So yeah, there are a couple of different places you can explore on the ship. Like you can do as Brooke said and look for some sort of in particular kind of person. But there are a couple of different areas on the boat where people are working. There is the anchor, as I described to her. There's the helm. Uh, there are people in the rigging, the ropes for people that aren't following, and then there are those that are working the deck. So like, and I'm not just talking about like scrubbing it. I'm talking about like clearing it, moving heavy items, things like that around. Um, any type of gear that is being stored on deck, they have to make sure is all secured closest to the center so that whenever the ship rolls, it doesn't go anywhere. So there's a lot of heavy labor to do here, and the opportunity while you're exploring that to gain information, potentially find uh, treasure, and to potentially learn more about this ship and what you can do with it. If anything, it will give you time before you have to deal with the captain or the storm. Because we have almost caught up with real time from last time.
Dang.
Yes, Heather, your question.
Is there anybody on board on deck that looks as though they might be struggling with some sort of ailment?
Why don't you make a perception check for me?
Can y'all hear me crunching?
Nope.
Oh, good. I really, really hate the sound of crunching, and I would be so sad if I was subjecting to that.
Oh no, not at all. I can, however, hear Miles's fudge, and it is calling to me.
Oh,
Yeah, it's loud.
fudge ASMR.
Stop it. Oh. No, no, no.
Yay.
Well, this is that weird episode.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, good roll, Heather.
Very good. Let's go. So I'm going to load some.
We practice every day, and I can tell you for the last few weeks, I've been getting all my low rolls out.
Okay, cools. Huh.
Wait, I thought
Yeah, I
that
thought
was
so
a
too.
22.
No, that what I was just looking at said it was a constitution. There it is.
Oh,
I had to reload the page.
there it is.
Okay. Awesome. Damn. 22. Okay. Um, I'm going to let you choose, and I'm going to tell you the ailment, and you can tell me whether you want to go and see that person. In order of least to most likely to kill the person that has it, there is someone that has burn scars. There is someone that is missing a hand, and there is someone that is covered in boils.
And the burns, are they current burns or they're scars? Like they're
They're
healed up?
they're not fully healed up, but they are at least a couple of days old, and they've got no bandages of any kind on them. They look like they might be getting infected, but it's not early, or it's not late enough for you to say that this person needs some serious attention yet. It's like this person needs to wash better.
Okay.
There's no
The
answer.
Oh no, I just was gonna ask another question. The person, like, hmm, am I able to get like the information on what those people are doing? Like whereabouts in the ship they
Oh
are or
yeah, sure.
something?
Yeah, I just assumed that that would be enough for you.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So our first patient is moving large barrels from one side of the deck to the center of the deck. Our second person that is missing the hand is up in the rigging, hanging from their knees, trying to thread rope through one of the netting. And the one covered in boils is trying to scrub the deck, but is coughing hysterically.
All right. I'm going to walk to the person with the boils.
Uh-huh. A
Um,
They're a turtle. They're a turtle person.
okay. I like them already. Um, Boy there, love. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine. As this turtle stands up and looks back at you, you can see the entire front of it is covered in these deep gash wounds that are sort of radiating with green pus. One eye is completely clouded over. The beak is shattered at one side, and the other eye is eyeing you very, very wild. Things are great.
This is great. I picked the right one, huh? Uh,
Thanks. I worked on Mr. Snaps for all of 8 minutes.
I like it. Um, how long you been aboard?
Yes.
Oh no. Does he speak a language that I don't?
No, it's not that. It's that he's got an intelligence score of 5.
Oh, fudge. Can I just heal him and let you move on to somebody else?
You definitely can. You definitely can. What kind of spell are you going to use to heal this critter?
Let me have a look. I know I have like do-
So many spells. Do 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 do.
true. I don't know. So, if they have boils, that's some sort of would just cure wounds wouldn't do it, I don't think.
Let's see. If you can.
Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I just hit the cast button. I don't know what that does.
Well, so you do have a spell that you could definitely use that would heal this person completely.
Okay.
I'm looking at your sheet right now. It's called Greater Restoration.
Oh, I just got to that myself.
Yeah. Greater Restoration will solve everything.
Is it all right if I do that?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
No, now that I've told you, it's off the table entirely.
All right. I want to
I
heal my
have
wee turtle
altered the
friend.
deal. Pray I do not alter it further.
No. I read. Let's do it.
Okay,
Let's heal my
cool.
buddy.
Yeah, you see as you're explain to me what you're doing to cast Greater Restoration. The last time I saw or you explained Madge casting something, she was doing it with her pipe. Does she do that for all of her spells?
Yes.
Okay, so
Well,
you
no,
get
not all of them. Okay, so when I battle, I use
Battle.
my peg leg with a
okay,
tap. But
okay,
this is just I'm just gonna, you know,
okay, cool. Yeah, so
not
you just blow smoke on him, and he cackles and laughs and coughs. And as the smoke lifts, you see that his wounds in his chest are no longer oozing, and they have started to heal themselves over. All of the boils that are running along his skin have all vanished, leaving behind a thin layer of undescribable slime. Um, his beak is now realigned, though the shattered tip of it could not be restored with greater restoration. And his uh, clouded eye is no longer clouded. So you've basically fixed 75% of this turtle.
all right.
um, and as he coughs and sputters and hacks and the cloud lifts and he looks back at you still wild-eyed, he leans forward at you real close and says, "That one tickled." And he throws out one big grubby paw that is missing two of its three flippers and shakes out towards you. "You call me Mr. Snaps."
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Snaps. And I take his hand back, or whatever they are.
"I'm the ship's cook." "You want to help me collect things for dinner tonight?" He then stomps on the board that he was on, and a rat flies up and he goes quack and grabs it out of the air with one of his three missing flipper pieces. "You want to help me?"
I'd love to.
Excellent. Take a moment now to say, has anybody else got anything they want to do? Torch, you interested in running around and doing something? An option that you also had that might be more a torch style maneuver is that you could go up and try and listen to the door at the captain's quarters.
That sounds good. I know. I'm like, you said helm at one point, and I was like, all right, how close can I get to where she was? So like, that
Okay,
sounds great to me.
so then if you're trying to listen to the door, I'm going to need you to make a perception check. 12 isn't bad. Okay. It's easy to hear him because he's loud as fuck. Um, her, not always. But you can hear the two of them in there discussing your boat. And you hear him asking for loot, for crew, and for food. And asking for her to give a report. And you hear her mention crew and no food, sadly. And you hear a long, just sort of guttural roar. "That's no food for three boat. No good." "We're trying. If we don't have crew, then we can't catch food." Imbecile. "You need fix. Now. Or food." You hear stomping of boots inside of the captain's quarters, getting closer and closer to the door you're listening to. Are you going to move or are you going to let them open the door?
Oh, I'll move. I move.
I was sort of starting to assume you were like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna stare them down. Okay. Yeah, stepping aside, the door flies open and she steps outside and closes it behind her and shudders and looks back at you, making yourself at home.
Of course.
Now, you wouldn't be eavesdropping, would you?
Of course not.
Of course not. Of course not. That'd be silly. So then, you're the captain of your boat, correct?
Yes.
And your group, and she nods over at the others that were with you. Those are the only ones that were traveling with you? And that's the moment when you realize that of all the people that you had with you, your uncle did not deboard the boat with you.
Yeah, that was all.
You, you remember him being on the deck with you when everything started going down. But somehow she didn't notice him. Then perhaps it's okay for us to speak plainly. The captain is savage, is the first word I can think of. And the crew has no great love for him. Would you be interested in perhaps assisting me with a little bit of heavy lifting? What is your insight skill?
+7.
+7?
Yes.
Fuck. All right, so your passive insight is 17. Jesus. Yeah, you can just see through people. I love it. Lord Dadu, the living lie, and Torch, the lie detector. All right. Um, I think that from that you would gather that she is insinuating that she does not want the captain to be around anymore, and that she has been looking for someone that she could trust to help her. And right now, you're the only friend that she really has on the boat.
Are we still within that first hour?
We are. We are. At this point, in real game time, it has been about 20 minutes. Like, so we're talking like you didn't stop to do anything on the way up from where your boat was taken to. So, like, from the time you got to the deck, she walked away from you to go talk to the captain, had about a 20-minute conversation, and then came out pissed off. So, so you can see how I'm in such an interesting situation. And while I hold a lot of sway among the crew, it is considered poor taste for one's own quartermaster to kill them.
Mutiny.
It would cause a mutiny. And I don't know about you, but I don't look very good with rope around my neck. So, from one captain to another, Perhaps we can help each other out. You assist me with my problem. I will give you your boat. I will give you your goods. I will give you as much of my treasure as you can carry. But I need this from you, and I need it today. Will
Why
you please-
today? Why today?
Because I don't meet a friend every day, and I have to take advantage of this while I can. There's not to say that he won't eat you later this evening.
Ah, okay.
Think about it. And she casually paces off into the fray of the rest of the crew that are readying the boat as you start to feel the first drops of rain falling.
All right, I'm gonna convey that to my crewmate.
Okay, so you have an earring that acts as a sending stone. Who else has a sending stone? There's
Don't
no.
even
We just
remember
only
anymore.
have one other one.
I thought we had. Did we leave one with Modair? Because we had three.
You had the 3 set that he had given you when you were in the city. When you left the city, he gave you a regular set of sending stones, so you wouldn't have someone that was listening in on you. But
Oh,
I had said that Kelly could have it as an earring. She's a pirate, and it makes sense that you would have something that was easier to carry around.
Mhm.
Nobody had really declared what they wanted the other one to be, and I don't really care, honestly. But a pair of sending stones works as a one-way back and forth connection. So that was really what that was about.
I don't know. I don't think we ever established who had the other one.
Well, does anybody want to have the other one? Yeah. I can flip a coin and
Get
pick.
it.
Okay. Lord Daddy, you have the sending stone.
sweet.
Okay.
So, are you telling that to me through the sending stone?
So I want to be clear about that. I'm trying to make that established first so that we've got that taken care of. The second part to this is, are you going to try and go find your friends and tell them in person? Or are you going to try and use the sending stone to pass that message along, what you're trying to accomplish?
Oh, Ryan has the other sending stone. I'll tell Ryan through the sending stone, and then I'll
Okay.
hunt down Heather.
Okay.
Match.
Yeah. So, Lord Dadu, you are now aware that Zamora has basically put out a hit on the captain and has asked for you to assist. And Torch is accepted.
So her and I can talk back and forth without others eavesdropping and hearing us.
Not for certain, but you don't have to speak loudly into a sending stone. You can speak quietly into it. And you're
All right,
on a boat with the wind and the rain. So.
Is anybody else really close to me?
No.
All right, so Lord Dad is gonna say, I'm with you, Captain. However, we get our boat back, we get back on mission. I'm down with all these things, but we haven't even seen this captain. I have
That's
no
why
idea how difficult that's gonna be.
Right? That's why I was stressing today, because I was like, watch their habits fall to our trap. But
I mean, again, I'm down. Just you let me know when you need me.
right, like if it has to be today, it has to be like surprise. But they don't. I'm not expecting that they know we're gonna hit them anyway. But yeah, I'll have to figure something out.
I have a question.
You have a question?
Would I have seen Torch talking to Zamora from where I am at the anchor?
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails.
Okay.
So sure, yeah.
Okay. So I would have noticed them talking.
Huh?
I'm gonna, I guess, am I done with this anchor or whatever? Did we like get it all the way up? Okay. I'm gonna sort of tip my proverbial hat to the lying ass tabaxi and head it to where Porch is so I can
Okay.
know what's going.
All right. Yeah. So then you can bridge the gap there, and I think that between the two of you, you probably are also able to run into Madge and Mr. Snaps, scrubbing deck and looking for
Oh,
wildlife.
Mr. Snaps, do you fix the captain's food personally?
I
That's great for us. Can we go cooking with you?
Oh, I don't know. It's a very boring job.
I need to get out of the rain.
I mean, well, all right. It's a small kitchen, so you'll all have to pack in pretty close, but shoot if I don't like that. And then hops up onto his back legs, arms full of various different bugs and critters, and goes, I'll see you downstairs. And then just happy as can be, waddles off.
Question for you. From the top of the boat, where we're at. Oh, there's Mordecai. From the top of the boat, can we see the water below?
Yeah.
Okay, so with the devil's sight, can I see into the water and see if there are fish, like lots of fish around?
No, not around this giant turtle. They're all very scared of being eaten by the giant turtle. You
Okay,
can
so there's
you can probably with Devil's Sight be able to see that deep enough there is sea life, but you're not going to see like schools of fish. It's more like you might see a couple of sharks or a squid or something like that.
are there anywhere near the surface?
No.
No. Is there any life in the sea near the surface?
No.
Oh, what a bummer. Who's looking for food?
Right.
Uh,
Now we're eating.
what about in the sky?
Now, you do have thunder step, so you could always just dive in and thunder step back.
Yeah, I can. But outside of combat, that's still going to use my spells, though, right?
I mean, it depends. If you use it outside of combat and then you immediately go into combat, then it still counts. But if you
Right.
use it outside of combat and then you take the equivalent of 1 hour's worth of rest, then yes, it's back.
Yeah, I'm not going to risk. um,
Immediately in combat. Do 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 do.
I mean, with what's being planned, that could happen.
Yeah.
All right, so I think Lord Dadu's, as the others are wandering toward the kitchen and stuff like that, I think Lord Dadu is going to try to wander toward the helm of the ship
Okay.
and try to strike up conversation with whoever's currently driving.
Okay. You recognize the person that is at the helm right now. It's the same person who was riding the wyvern that shot Uncle Ren.
Oh.
And he eyes you and is trying to place where he knows you from. So
Oh shit.
Do you ever go back and watch the recordings and just like watch your faces? Like
That
it's
was
the
a
same
bad
expression. I just love it.
okay, so Ryan,
Yeah.
because you're the one that engaged him, I'm technically going to let you act first. Okay?
Okay.
But I am going to let you act, and I'm going to do it letting you know full well that this character who got advantage to be able to roll insight to see if he knew who you were rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
He rolled a 17 and then he rolled a nat 20. So he was gonna know either way, but a nat 20 is like, I know your social security number.
Yeah.
I know everything there is to know about you. So I'm telling you, Ryan, that you're encountering this person now that you know is a threat to you and is about to engage you in some way because they now have been able to tell you are who you are. Like, think about any movie you've seen where somebody looks at you and then the eyes get wide. This is the moment in between when the eyes get wide and the person reacts where you get to make a choice on what you're doing.
Well, he's already recognized me, so I'm gonna go up and talk to him.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go up and talk to him in such a way that I'm gonna I want to go for intimidation with it.
Okay.
And he knows who I am. That's
Uh-huh.
fine. You can know who I am. Uh, but my words are gonna be to the effect of, yeah, that's me. That's who you saw before. Speak to it to anybody, and I'll slit your throat.
Okay. Roll intimidation.
So that's a 22.
Okay. Cool. To resist your intimidation, he rolled a 9.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, that worked out well for him.
It worked out well for me.
You have scared this pirate in such a fashion that they are now wetting themselves. And he is stumbling over his words, trying to say something to you, but all you can hear is uh, 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 uh.
And I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, no need to freak out. Had I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already. I'm just wanting to know where we're going. And what's with the storm? How do we look at weathering it?
We're heading towards the Golden Isles, and the captain is heading us straight for the storm. What? How did you get here?
Boat got swallowed. It was hang out with you guys or die.
Yeah,
Not really
you
big on
should
the
be
dying.
dead.
Easy there.
Okay. Ryan, roll initiative.
Oh, Joey.
I was gonna say, I'm like, this guy blew our cover. We gotta kill him.
Okay, he rolled a 14 on his initiative.
But technically, it's only blown Ryan's cover. So sorry.
Actually, because he's intimidated, he needs to roll this. Let me try that again. Oh, that's much lower. That's a 9. So, Ryan, since you're the player, your 9 trumps his 9.
Oh.
So you get to make the choice if you want to go first or second, I guess.
How wide is the deck?
The area that you're on is probably about 30 feet wide. Why?
If he's wanting to engage in combat with me, I have the ability to push him 40 feet.
Whoop!
I don't even have to try. It's well, I have to hit. So I guess if Lord Daddy can see that he's wanting to engage in something,
So what? Let me explain to you what you see then, because since you're getting to go first, um, he is definitely intimidated by you. He is scared that you are there, but being scared is not enough to make him not want to fight you. In fact, at this point, he's fighting you out of fear. Um, So he does immediately reach for the cutlass on his hip. So this is where initiative starts, is that he's reaching for his weapon. So he hasn't even drawn it yet.
Well, if he's reaching for it, that's enough for Lord Daddy to not like him anymore. So, and being we actually still have all of our gear on us, it's time to go Sith Lord. Time for some Eldritch Blast. So that's a
It's a 25.
25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Fun facts: with your new Mac, you should be able to make that noise.
What noise?
The the lightsaber coming out noise.
So that's 14 points of damage, and I'm throwing him back 10 feet.
Okay, cool.
And that's just hit one. 3 more to go.
Okay,
So that's an 18,
that'll hit.
and I can't,
That,
and
yeah. Keep
9
going.
points, and again another 10 feet back. So that's a 14,
That's a hit.
and 11 points of damage, and another 10 feet back. He should be at the very least. If
He's up
not
against the
overall,
railing.
great. And one more round here.
That's also a hit.
Great. And
Also, you sent me these pictures.
7 more points of damage, and again 10 more feet. That should throw this bugger off if he isn't dead, or it should throw his dead corpse off. Either way, I'm a happy guy.
Don't forget, we do need something to feed to the captain.
He ain't gotta know one of his crewmates dead. I want our cover intact.
25,
So that was 7 more points of damage at the end there.
34, 41. 41 points of damage. Okay. Yeah, so this all of a sudden looks a lot like a Western movie where you just pew, 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 until the guy is full of holes and is pushed all the way off of the boat.
Does he fall into the sea?
Yes.
Okay.
His
body will be
Classic
Okay. Ryan, I'm going to need you to make a stealth check.
Need Rivers stats here.
I was like,
Yay, that's not
14.
bad.
Wow. Cool. Yeah, so even with everything that is going on, you can see that this guy is now plunging towards the water, and you know that when he hits, it's going to make a very loud sound. So, you do something to draw people's attention away from that. What is the thing you do, Ryan?
So at the same time he's about to hit the water,
Yeah.
I am gonna. Ooh.
All those videos of like kids dropping their book and then farting like come to mind where they don't time it right.
I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna use prestidigitation.
Okay.
Going for an odd odor.
An odd odor. Okay.
Yep, an odd odor. So all of a sudden, the smell of roses just goes completely over the deck, and everybody is just going to be looking around, looking for where the smell of flowers came from.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll allow that. That's fun. Yeah, so the smell of roses just wafts through the entire ship from one end literally to the other in sort of a wave of fragrance. And yes, there's probably at least one person on the deck that sneezes. Fun. That's a fun distraction, Ryan. I like that. Okay. Yeah, you have now eliminated the one person on the crew that would have been able to identify you ahead of time. So congrats on being the member of the party that ruthlessly murdered him.
Hell yeah.
Who's driving the ship now?
Nobody is driving the ship now.
And at that, Lord Dadu is going to, being I rolled a 14 on stealth. I'm just gonna slowly walk away from the helm while everybody's smelling roses, like I was never there.
Okay, cool. Cool. It's the way that this works is the ship isn't going to start listing like dramatically immediately. Like it's not going to start like
Mhm.
90-degree turning. But what it is now doing is it's no longer going in any set direction and a storm is coming.
And Lord Dadu is gonna just quietly tap to himself and say to Torch, "There's nobody driving the ship anymore. Sorry about that. Um, if you're still topside, it's probably not the best idea to be here anymore. Uh, just thought I'd let you know. Sorry, boss."
Signing off every call with sorry boss is just so
He did deserve it though.
if you come topside and you smell flowers, I murdered a guy. Sorry.
He did deserve it. I'm just saying.
Like, my favorite part too is we probably could have killed anybody else and been fine.
No. I mean, honestly, the fact is that like you could have killed anyone else on the crew and nobody really would have noticed. It's not that killing this person makes you immediately noticeable. It's actually more that the only person that was on this crew that was still able to identify you by your face, like what you looked like, and not just as the crew of the ship, is now dead. So even if the captain somehow knows that that boat is what boat it is without ever seeing it, he does not know that you are the crew. The
Noted.
only person that knows that you're the crew is Zamora, who you still have as an ally for about the next half hour.
You know, some may say murder hobo. I say skilled assassin.
I mean, those rolls, that was pretty skillful.
See, if you want to say the same thing, but maybe not be quite so I don't know, non-politically correct, maybe be like I don't know, a low budget assassin.
Low budget assassin.
Low budget?
Yeah, like a like discount hit person.
Instead of
Instead of a murder hobo.
murder hobo. Got it. Discount assassin. Got it.
No. I'd rather be murder hobo.
I know you.
Okay. You don't have to.
Okay. Gone feeling for snacks. As is tradition. Okay, so the rest of you, though, I assume are going below deck.
Was there anything else we needed to find before we blow down deck?
That's up to you. Like I had said before, by doing other things on deck, you might get information, you might be able to get items, but you don't necessarily have to try and follow that right now. You have definitely found the main plot line. So you tell me. Are you gonna go make really toxic stew?
I think so. Yeah. The only others are we leaving it unmanned?
That is
Well, Lord Daddy's certainly not staying in that area. I did nothing.
Dadu?
Yeah.
Make a perception check for me.
Perception. Wait a moment. I gotta get my system back over here. That's a 19. Which is
As you are casually making your way away from where the helm is, you see that there's another crewman that is heading up towards the helm. And upon seeing that there is no one at the helm, takes it and then looks out across the boat as though looking for the person that is supposed to be there.
Does he notice me?
Nope.
Oh, fantastic.
Problem solved.
Yep, let sleeping dogs lie.
Okay. So of your group, I'm now assuming 3 of the 4 of you are going down to make food.
Which 3?
You, Madge, and Torch.
Okay.
No. Last time we split the party, it was bad. I'll go with him.
So Lord Dadu has decided to step away from his first-person shooter to join the cooking minigame.
Yes.
Well, I mean, initially I was hoping to find fish in the sea so I could zap them and haul those up and give them to the cook to feed the crew. I was going to do something nice, but as it turns out, a gigantic dragon turtle scares them all away. So, murder hobo it is.
As you enter into the kitchen, you see that over the fire there is now a very large cauldron. It is big enough to fit probably 3 to 5 small-sized people in it. That's not because they cook people in it. That is because I'm trying to give you an idea of how large it is. I realize in the context now,
I
but
was like,
my point was more like, makes it
big.
worse. If hypothetically you found it at a pottery barn, 4 children could climb in it. There, is that less weird and horrifying? It's a
You do
Hansel,
know,
it's
you
a
do know
Hansel and
she's
Gretel
a,
plot.
you do know she's a mandatory reporter, right?
We do not put children in cauldrons. That's true. It's true.
It's not the way the spell works. Anyway. And it is filled with liquid that looks sort of brownish. The smell is similar to like a beef stew, and a bit like cat pee.
So ammonia and beef stew, huh?
You.
You see some of the leftover remnants of some of the deck findings that Mr. Snaps has come upon.
Ew.
And he is in the middle of chopping up what looks to be a very large cockroach. When he sees you come in, and he cocks his head at you and grins like only a crooked-beaked turtle can. All you should need to do is keep an eye on this while I fetch the rest of the ingredients from the storeroom. Turns around, walks away. Careful though, it's really hot!
Can I follow after?
Yeah, of course.
Sweet.
In the storeroom, there are large bags of grain. There are 2 barrels, one of them that is filled with pickles, and one that is filled with pickled elf ears. Yes. And there are a small assortment of cooking utensils that look as though they are meant to be wielded by a large-sized creature, stuffed into a smaller barrel. Mr. Snaps immediately pulls out a very, very large wooden spoon and a large, it looks almost like hedge clippers, but they are actually a pair of lobster claw crackers. Throws it over his shoulder, and then reaches into the bucket or the barrel filled with elf ears and grabs a handful and walks back out towards the kitchen. Was
Can I linger around just a little bit? And
Yeah,
I mean, is it possible there could be anything else here? Would it be worth like
you're
doing
welcome to investigate.
investigation? Yeah, let's do that. That's good.
You're always welcome to investigate.
Nope. Doo-doo. There you are. Bullocks.
Oh, 15 ain't bad. No, 15 ain't bad at all. Okay, so what are you looking for something in particular?
I'm trying to nose around for something we can use to potentially poison our friend.
Oh, okay.
Well, not our friend, not
No,
Mr. Snappy.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, you're talking about the captain. Um, not so much inside of this area, but trying to think of things that you would have already seen in this place that you might be able to add to this. The first thing that comes to mind that I know your character knows about is that mimic. Um, you are welcome to search the rest of the room for some sort of chemicals or cleaning materials or whatever it is you might think might be able to poison this guy. Um, but that's all you find in the storeroom.
Mhm. And the mimic.
I'm saying it as in the sense that if you wanted to, you could take that and throw it in the pot. And in a situation where that thing is somehow eaten, it will definitely try to eat back.
How big is the mimic?
About this big. It's about the size of a bucket.
And does the captain eat gulps bigger than that?
He eats half a person in one bite.
I mean,
He's a big dude.
He's a huge sized creature. He's like 10 feet tall. Very large. So, yes, you can assume that this giant cauldron of soup, stew, whatever you want to call it, is probably a light snack for this extra large person.
We go for it, you guys? Go grab that mimic, toss it in the pot.
That's interesting.
are we sure this pot is going to the captain and not the crew?
That's a good point. But we did come down here with the intention of helping Mr. Snappy. Cook
Talk a lot.
cook for the captain.
This is what it's like when all of the characters talk while there's an NPC in the room looking back and forth at them, like, why are you talking like I'm not here? I'm right here. I'm right here.
Boy, Snappy, what can you tell us about the captain?
Oh, the captain's a dreadful fellow. Good at pool, dreadful at everything else. Sounds like she has escalated from dum-dums to charms blow pops now. There's definitely more weight behind that lollipop she's kicking.
I think she has a chupa chup. Anyway.
Yes, dreadful. Eats men by the head. It's a terrible thing. But why do you ask?
Just curious. Haven't met the fella yet.
Oh no, absolutely dreadful. Horrible. You know, The ship was a lot better before he came along. And it was even better, well, even after he came along, but before the turtle came along.
Mr. Snaps, how can we? Is there anything we can do to help the turtle?
You can help this turtle make some dinner.
Right, you have a low intelligence. That's your cute though. Is this whole pot of soup for the captain?
Yes. The crew eats after the captain.
Got it.
Is there going to be more than enough in just this one pot for everyone? Or is this all just the cap?
No, no, no. This isn't for the crew. The crew eats gruel. It's very filling. It tastes about as much as it looks, but it is very filling.
See. Well, I suggest we make it definitely flavorful for the captain if we don't want him to be angry with us, right? Yeah, I'm down for grabbing the mimic.
Does anybody have any poison?
What was that?
Does anybody have any poison?
Pick something up weird at the docks. It's been a while. I can't remember, but like I feel like we picked something up and we just kind of hung on to it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. You got Gorgon venom. It's the stuff that Muldair was using to make an antidote to stone skin, or to being turned to stone. Hello, small children.
She's so, like pushing them out of.
Like, go to bed, love
It's night time.
Mommy's being a
Bedtime for
nerd.
Bonzo. Huh?
you.
I said, Mommy's being a nerd.
Yes. So that stuff that we picked up is not something we could kill this fellow with.
Oh, you definitely could do something terrible with it.
Gorgon venom?
So-
What's that?
So a Gorgon, if they look at you, they turn you to stone. They have this ability called stone gaze that if they look at you and you fail a Constitution save, and I'm pretty sure the Constitution save is like a 19, it's like really high. If you fail it, you turn to stone. And it's the kind of thing that cannot be reversed with a remove curse spell. So you're just a statue once it completes.
Okay.
And their venom does the exact same thing. So one of them would have to do is bite you, and you would immediately start turning to stone. The DC for a roll on that is a 30. So it's way more likely that you're gonna die that way. But the reason why Muldair was using it is he's using it the same way that people take snake venom to make anti-venom. He was using Gorgon venom to make anti-Gorgon venom. Oh, wait, no. Gorgon anti-venom. Gotta put the anti in the right place. Yes. Anyway.
We gotcha. I didn't even notice. I was like, I was on with you.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Gorgon venom. We have poison. We could just totally poison.
So this poison, if we put it in this pot, if somebody accidentally touches it, are they going to turn to stone too? Is this a thing we have to worry about, like being?
It's not if it touches you. You'd have to consume it. Or be injected. It'd have to go into your body. It's not something that's like topical. Like if you touched it, it would do so. But if you consume it, so where, like, for instance, with a Gorgon, you would normally get a Constitution save for it not to affect you. If you willingly take it into your body, you do not get to make a save. The save is you trying to fight it off. But if you have chosen not to fight it off, like hypothetically someone gives you a giant bowl of soup and you don't roll to check it for poison, It's called a coup de grace. It means that it hits immediately for the maximum amount of damage it possibly can do, and they don't get to do anything about it.
That sounds
I like it.
like what we need.
There we go.
Yes. Somebody feed that goober some poison soup.
We just got to make sure that we put it in at the very last because we don't want Mr. Snappy taking a sip to taste it.
Right.
We like our friend.
Yes. So it takes very little time to put this all together, but then it has to boil for a while. So while you're waiting, you can take a short rest. So if anybody has anything that they need to restore, they are welcome to restore it. The only you can even spend hit die to get hit points back if you need to. Not sure where everyone's at.
We haven't done any combat, so.
You did. It just sort of ended quickly.
Yeah, that's true.
But you also had done other things before we got to this point.
Yeah.
So anyway, my point is that anything like that is all restored now, because it takes about an hour for this to cook. Once that's now done, Mr. Snaps walks over to it and takes a ladle and pours it into the hole in his beak without opening his beak up. And then gurgles it. Dreadful. But he'll eat it. And he happily marches up towards the deck to call a couple of crewmen down to help carry the large cauldron.
I volunteer to help carry the large cauldron.
So are you going to stop him then?
No.
Okay.
I mean, people come to carry it. I'm going to help carry it.
Okay, got it. I was trying to make sure I understood your motive.
Yeah, like I volunteer to be part of the group of people
Right.
that carries it.
Not, it's yes and not instead of. Got it.
So
Who's got
while
the
he's
pistol with the
gone, is one
poison?
of us, yeah, while he's gone, is one of us going to add the poison to the cauldron?
The person that is in possession of it is our cleric.
Oh, it's me.
It's you! It's you. You are the one that has the vial of horrible, horrible poison.
Right.
So, give it to the rogue and I'll slide of hand it into the soup before it.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna slide it to my kitty friend.
all right.
Do we need to slide his hand it? There's
No,
nobody
that's what I
around.
was going to say is you don't actually have to roll sleight of hand for this.
No,
Yeah, but we're cool. We're doing shit cool.
That's what I meant.
Oh, I won't have to.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
No, what I will have you make a roll on is medicine,
Okay.
which is really more of the cleric's role.
Mm.
You're welcome to do it, but you have a -1.
I don't care who does it. I
Oh.
just was thinking it needed to be done at the last minute and I could do it sneaky at the last minute. But if we can do it
Yeah.
before it leaves the kitchen.
Yeah, he's out of the
So we
room.
could do it
He's
now?
not watching. You can do it without
Okay.
any fear that anyone's watching you. But
And
when
I'm
you
rolling
do it-
medicine.
when you do it, I'm gonna make you roll a medicine check
Mhm.
because there's the potential that you will accidentally get it on yourself.
Okay. So
Don't do that.
then
So-
the person with medicine bonuses ought to probably roll.
Make the medicine check for me.
Let's do it. Oh shit.
16 is
Yes.
fine.
That's a,
Okay.
Heather, yes, it was a 7, but you have a +9.
Yeah.
I know, but I want it to be big bada boom.
Mo,
Heather, it's only a 4 from a 20.
he's used to getting straight 20s, people.
She's like, oh, but it wasn't a nat 20. Oh. Okay, yes. 16 on your medicine check, and you are all good. Yeah, you have now dosed this this giant cauldron of stew with a vial of gorgon venom. This should be horrifying. I hate to be the DM that keeps calling game 10 minutes early, but I'm not sure it's 10 minutes, huh? Okay. The reaction was enough. So, yeah, a couple of members of the crew come down with Mr. Snaps, and it really is the kind of thing that needs between 4 and 6 people to lift it. So, between the couple of people he's got and any of your crew that's willing to volunteer, you should be fine. Um, Now, going up the stairs, I need anybody that is going to help with this to make a strength check for me.
Oh, no. 14 plus
Two.
2.
16.
16.
Great. Anybody else going to do it?
No, I got -1.
No, I'm the mage.
I'm a wee thing.
I'm
Okay,
an assassin. Leave me alone.
right. Brooke is like, will you help me lift this? And everyone's like,
No. Okay, cool. I got it.
right. Yeah, so, but anyway, 16 is perfectly fine. You and the rest of the group is able to carry it up the stairs without spilling any of it. And you get it up to the top deck, and right in the center of the deck between the mast and the captain's door, when you can feel the wind has now picked up hard enough that it is making it challenging to stand still on deck.
Mm-hmm.
And the captain has now emerged, standing in his doorway, looking off in the distance towards the crackling lightning, and starts yelling out something in primordial.
I want to activate my boots.
Okay. Kelly, Torch is the only one here that can speak primordial. And so you understand this thing clearly as Captain Cole shouts out something about the sky can come crashing down, but it's not going to stop me. As he moves forward onto the deck, he sees the whole group of you there with the giant cauldron of soup. And he grabs onto the 2 handles on either side of it and lifts it high into the air and looks across at all of you and says, "Any takers?" And holds it up high above you. Anyone? And he turns it over and takes one long gulp out of it. And as you see this stew sort of oozing down across his shoulders and across his horrifying, gnarled chest, you feel a bit of unease in a different way. Did he drink enough of it? And that's where I'm going to come.
Nice.
Oh, wait. I can't do it without that.
As soon as you said, did he drink enough? And I'm like, and that's where he's going to call game.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. All right. I'm going to go ahead and
Apologies. And that's when they're going to call game.
thank you. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording.